All right. My name is Shonda, and I'm one of the actors here at the Holy Land Experience. And I wanted to let you know that the moment you walked through those gates, you became family. So here we like to say, welcome to our family, to the Holy Land Experience. Now, while you are in the park today, we know that you will want to take pictures and videos and share them with friends and family, but we also want you to share them with us at hashtag HolylandEXP. And you can find us on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. So please do that. Share those pictures and videos with us. Now, also in the park, we have a wonderful guest services team that if you have any questions about where to go or what to see or how to get there, they can answer those questions for you. While you have some time in the park, we have wonderful gift shops on property that have a lot of wonderful things in it for you to buy. One of them would be this wonderful book called The Servant King, which is the story that is featured in our musical today. Now, we are just about to begin our two-part musical of The Heart of Christmas. And in part one, we introduce you to a family whose yearly tradition of reading this very special story reminds them of the true reason for the season. So as you watch, we say, God bless you and shalom.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Please find your seats and silence all electronic devices as our show is about to begin. Please be advised, for the safety of our actors, there is no flash photography. Also, there is limited re-entry into the show. If you need to exit prior to the show's ending, please find a guest services associate to assist you. Again, thank you for spending your day with us here at the Holy Land Experience. Shalom.
Of your life, in the darkest corner of your heart, in the desperate cry that never reached your lips, a ray of hope awakes the break of dawn. Every broken piece left of your dream, every tear you shed throughout the years, in the rubble of your faith, a silent prayer survived that rises up to help you find your way. Believe the star will shine for you and guide you till you make it through. Open up your heart to see the light. Let go of all your fear and sorrow. Believe, for Christmas is tomorrow. A miracle is waiting to be born.
In the modern world, so full of wonder, it's easy to get lost along the way. In the fullness of our wealth and power, we forget the manger where the Son of God was born. He came to be the light where there was darkness. He came to bring us hope where there's despair. He came to show
you and guide you till you make it through. Open up your heart to see the light. Let go of all your fear and sorrow. Believe for Christmas is tomorrow. A miracle is waiting to be born. Believe nothing is impossible. Believe that one day your eyes will see the star will lead the way inside your heart. Believe His love will set you free. Believe and everyone can see the miracle is waiting to be born. Let your heart become the manger of our Lord. For you His glorious light will
Come on, Peter, let's play.
All right, get it set up. I'm Marcus,
You're
though,
gonna
and
wake up Mom
you're
and Dad.
Dom.
Man,
Good
why am
morning,
I
Peter.
always
Good
Dom?
Because you're
morning,
younger, and
James.
that's just
Here,
the way
stop
it
picking
is.
on him.
Merry
We're
Christmas.
starting.
Turn
Come
it
on.
off.
Yeah, good start.
James, don't mess with the tree.
How are you all the way up there already?
James, I hope you're not trying to
Out of
open
the
that.
way.
Peter, stop.
You know there
I
are
said
no
turn
gifts
that
until
off.
later. It does you
No.
such a way, young man.
Whatever, Grandma. But
Mom probably got the wrong thing
Aw.
anyway. Oh, I just passed you.
Lisa.
I'm in first.
How's my sweetie?
Well, this is lovely, isn't it? What a relaxing, peaceful start to Christmas Eve morning. Debbie,
Yes, I
could you
can.
do something about your kids?
Oh, they're your grandchildren, Dad.
It's right there.
Put that on me.
Mark.
Check it out. I made cookies.
What?
They might stick to the pan a little
Seriously?
bit.
Cookies for
I'll
real?
fix that.
Mark, are you serious right now?
Yes.
You're the one who told me I need to go on a diet, and you're over here.
I never said that.
Are they even good?
No, I didn't. Yes,
Yes,
they're
you
gluten-free.
did.
They're sugar-free
It's
too. They're
Thanksgiving
with your
dinner.
diet. I made this just for you.
Jay,
I
come
never
back
said
here.
that.
Can you please
You
get
can't
this
make
done?
things like
Mark,
that.
please get this done. This is ridiculous.
Listen, get in there.
Please. Oh my goodness. Can you just look at this?
Oh, James.
Are you serious right now? What are you wearing to each other?
O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. O come.
Oh, honey, it's okay.
They always ruin everything. I hate them. I hate my family.
Now, come on. You know you don't really mean that. You know every family has its share of challenges, but I'd much rather be part of this lively family than the thought of having no family at all.
I just wanted a happy Christmas, like in the movies.
A happy Christmas like in the movies. So tell me, what does that look like, dear?
Well, everyone looks pretty and happy. There's plenty of food and candy, and there are nice, big presents, and everyone opens them in order, quietly. And there's Christmas music, and everyone gets what they want. I'll never have a Christmas like that. Not with this family.
Well, do you remember why we celebrate Christmas, Lisa?
To get presents?
Yes, in a way. But do you remember what you learned in Sunday school?
Well, yes, obviously. It's Jesus' birthday.
So, when it's your birthday, who gets the presents?
Me. But we can't give presents to Jesus. Can we?
I want to give you something.
What's that, Grandma?
This, my darling, is how I found the heart of Christmas. Open it. Go on, open it.
A book? Grandma, I hate reading.
There's that word again. This isn't just any book. This is one of the greatest gifts I've ever received.
The Servant King.
Yes,
Is this your book?
yes. My mother gave it to me the Christmas of 1943. And then I gave it to your mother when she was a young girl. See, many, many years ago, when I was a young girl like you, I lived in a place far, far away.
Neverland!
The Netherlands, darling, yes. I lived with my mother and father, two of the most kind, loving, wonderful parents anyone could ask for. And everything was perfect. And then one day, everything changed. In order to save my life, my parents, they had to let me go alone. And I would never see them again. They put me on a boat with a lot of other Jewish children. We went to England, and we stayed there together in a camp for many years. Until one day, God gave me a wonderful gift. I had a new family. My new mother was an American nurse who had just married a handsome soldier. And that's how I first came to America. Oh, I can still remember the first time I saw a Christmas tree.
Is everything ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we need to hurry.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Come on, my darling. Close your eyes. Take my hand.
No. Wait. We're not ready yet.
All right, we're going this way, darling.
Ruth, my darling, open your eyes.
Was ist das?
Ruth, have you never seen a Christmas tree before?
A Christmas tree? What's it for?
Oh, well, of course not, because this is your first Christmas. Let's see, where should we begin?
Why don't you let her open up one of the presents? How about that great big one right there?
Wonderful idea, Hattie. Ruth, darling, will you grab me that big box right there? Open it, my dear. It's for you.
For me? But it's not my birthday.
Oh, I know, darling, but open it anyway.
A book!
This, my dearest, is the heart of Christmas.
The Servant King. Would you like your daddy to read it to you?
Yes.
Darling. Once upon a time, many years ago in the ancient land of Persia, there lived a kind and noble prince, Zargon, with his faithful servant, Mustafa.
There are some stories that should never be forgotten. This one, the one I'm about to tell you, is such a story. Yes, this story has been told by those wiser and more knowledgeable than I, but I have an advantage over them. I was there. why I, Mustafa, humble servant to the Achaemenid family, will paint for you some of the most wondrous scenes in the history of mankind. Heavens, that sounded good, don't you think? Well, it all began with my master's father, Darius the Ninth, and his love for the ancient Jewish scrolls. He believed that God would one day come to earth, disguised as a man, to bring salvation to all. A Messiah whose coming was close at hand. It was an unusually cold winter's night. The crystal lake was almost frozen as a rare dusting of snow lay upon the frostbitten earth. Master Darius, he suddenly fell very ill. Zargon, just a boy of 12, he refused to leave his father's side. The dying man pulled his son close, and he said, "My son, find the king, give him your gifts, and worship him. Promise me, my son, you will find my king." That day, Zargon made a promise that drives this tale. "I will, father. I will find your king." In the years following, Master Zargon found consolation in studying the ancient scrolls. He gathered the wisest men in all the land to his palace to study the prophecies. And one day, the wise men arrived at our beautiful palace by the lake. They saw a sign in the night sky that was to change everything. And so, let our story begin. Welcome to Persia. Salam alaikum. Welcome you all to the palace of Zargon. Of the universe, come and join the wisest men in their quest to find their... I don't exactly know what they are looking for, but I know it would be very interesting. This is interesting. Yeah, well, hello there. Yes, obstructable. Master Zargon, the kings have arrived. Salam alaikum. Him habayim. Welcome to all who hunger and thirst for astrologies or cups of tea. Come and join the wisest men in the palace of Zargon.
There! Do you see? What did I tell you? The course of the star points directly to Judah.
I'm telling you, it points to the birth of the king, my friends.
Judah, where did I see Judah?
You've had your head in those scrolls for far too long, Melchior.
Perhaps your love for tea has clouded your judgment, Casper.
Here, listen to this. But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the princes of Judah. For out of you shall come forth a governor who shall rule my people, Israel.
The time has come, what we've been waiting for so long is happening before our eyes. The universe declares that a king will be born tonight. The star is shining brighter than it ever has over the land of Israel.
This Jewish prophecy was in an ancient scroll. A child will be born by a virgin in the village of Bethlehem. His name
send someone to go and find this king and bring him a gift.
I will find my king, will live for him, and give my gifts. But what can I give to the king of all the universe? I will find him, for I need to know what made him come into this earth.
The time has come, what we've been waiting for so long is happening before our eyes. The universe declares that a king will be born tonight. The star is shining brighter than it ever has over the land of Israel. This Jewish prophecy was in an ancient scroll. A child will be born by a virgin in the village of Bethlehem. His name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Prince of Peace.
I will find my
I'm going. Friends, we have no time to lose. Who's coming with me?
Well, that's great. But where is Bethlehem?
Here, I found it. Judah, Bethlehem.
What? In the middle of nowhere.
Ah, you must be joking. You expect me to leave my beautiful home, my cushions, and my dates. And for what? Heat? Desert sand and dust as far as the eye can see? No, thank you.
Casper, don't you realize what this means? This event will change the course of history, and our world will never be the same again.
And you will miss it because of your cushions and your dates?
Come, my friends, we must prepare. We will need camels, food, shelter. Don't forget about my cushions and my dates.
And gifts. We must take gifts to the king.
Well, I believe that the appropriate gift for a king is gold. I shall bring him frankincense, the aroma of divinity.
And I will bring him myrrh. What?
I will bring him this. Precious jewels fit for a king.
Oh, my friend, if you are right, that star will be over Bethlehem any day now. We are far too late. Let's just stay and watch it from here.
He's right.
What? We must leave right away.
Sargon, may I speak with you?
Excuse me, my friends.
My husband, you cannot leave me to have this baby alone. Please, I cannot do this without you.
But I have been waiting for the coming king my whole life, Adina. You know this. How can I not be there for his birth?
How can you not, being your own child's birth?
You are right. I will stay here with you.
Stay for the birth, and then go and find your king. But return to me as soon as you find him, and tell me everything.
I love you, Adina.
I know.
Zargon, what are you waiting for?
My friends, I cannot go. My wife will give birth within a week. But you must go, and I will join you along the way.
Sargon, no,
with us. We still travel together.
Your journey will be slow and delayed due to Casper's endless need for food and drink. Farewell, my friends.
Very well, my friend. We shall await your arrival. Come.
Listen, we're going to need at least 10 barrels of
Oh.
wine for this trip. And I know
Those
a great
carry
place to
more
get some
camels.
falafel
You get
outside
one
of town.
camel.
Mustafa!
Yes, master.
We must also prepare. As soon as my child is born, we will go and join the others in my quest to find my king.
All right, where are we going?
Bethlehem.
The Bahamas? Oh, I shall pack my snorkel.
No, it's Bethlehem.
Is there a beach?
There is the Dead Sea.
Sounds charming.
My friend, this journey will change our lives forever.
Yes, that is what I'm worried about.
And so Zargon and Mustafa began to plan their amazing journey to Bethlehem.
What happens? Do they find the king? Does his wife have the baby? Daddy, does Casper get his dates?
That's enough for now. It's time to listen to the president.
The what?
The president of the United States, Ruth.
Come, my darling. This is important.
We ask God's blessing upon you, upon your fathers, mothers, wives, and children, all your loved ones at home. We ask that the comfort of God's grace will be granted to those who are sick and wounded, and to those who are prisoners of war in the hands of the enemy, waiting for the day when they will again be free. And we ask that God will receive and cherish those who have given their lives, and that he keep them in honor and in the grateful memory of their countrymen forever. God bless all of you who fight our battles on this Christmas Eve. God bless us all. Keep us strong in our faith that we fight for a better day for humankind, here and everywhere.
Thank you, Mr. President. And now, we want to fill your homes with happiness and joy. Live from the Christmas concert in New York City. So from all of us at Radio New York, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh, come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel.
That mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear.
Very good.
Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Yeah, yeah. Rejoice, 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 Take the way that leads on high, and close the door to misery. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Yeah, yeah. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice.
Ooh, don't hurt yourself, Grandma.
I think I need to stick to my rocking chair. You better not be posting that on that YouTube or any other tube thing, you know.
Play this one.
Oh, that's one of my favorite Christmas songs.
I love your stories, Grandma.
Why, thank you, Lisa. So tell me, what did you find there?
It's an old photo album.
I haven't seen this in ages. Do you know some of my fondest memories are in this book? You know, we didn't have pictures on our phones back then. We used to have to print them out and put them in a nice book, just like this one.
I love it. It's much nicer this way.
Look at my dress.
Is that you, Grandma?
Yes. And here's me as a baby with my parents in the Netherlands.
Your mom was very beautiful.
Yes, she was. Many years after the war, I received this picture from a relative who survived. And here's one of the first pictures I have with your great-grandmother, Catherine, and your great-grandfather, Edward.
And who's he? Your boyfriend?
Oh, you don't recognize him? That's your Grandpa George.
No way.
Yes.
He's so young.
Oh, yeah, we were all young ones.
Uh-huh. A couple of stowaways. I thought I heard something up here. So is Grandma boring you with her stories, my dear?
Actually, we were talking about you, George.
Oh, I knew it.
Hey, look at this one. Grandpa, I didn't know you were a soldier.
Well, let's have a look. Yeah, that's me, all right. Now, 1965.
Was it scary to be in a war, Grandpa?
Ancient history. Don't you worry about that, sweetheart. We got more important things to think about. Like lunch.
Oh, we'll be down soon.
Well, don't be too long. The natives down there are getting restless and I'm starving.
You'll survive, George, I promise.
Here's a nice one of you and Grandpa by the Christmas tree.
Oh, yes, we'd only been married just a couple of weeks. And he got called to leave me and go to war. Oh, it was so hard on me, especially that Christmas.
Snow and mistletoe and presents by the tree.
Oh, Ruth? Ruth, darling. Dinner's ready.
I'm not hungry, Mother.
Ruth, you must eat something.
Everything will be all right.
I miss him so much, you know.
I know.
miss him.
I know, my dear, I know.
Doesn't this look delicious? Oh, Ruth! My sweet, sweet girl, don't cry.
I can't help it, Hattie. I miss George so much.
I know you do, baby, but look. I made your favorite cheesecake. You know what? I think I have just the thing to help you feel better.
Open, my dear. I'm sure it will be good news.
He's all right. He's all right.
My darling Ruth, how I miss your sweet smile and your loving arms. The days here are long, but my thoughts of you keep me going. I thank God every day for you, and I pray that you are safe and that I will soon be home to hold you once again in my arms. Your loving husband, George.
News and detail on the hour from the WOR newsroom. The United States Military Command in Saigon says the purpose of the continuing bombing raids on North...
Wait. No, Dad, please change that. It could
No,
be
no,
about
no,
George.
Ruth,
I'm
Ruth,
begging
my
you.
darling girl, listening to this is not going to help you. You must guard your heart and do not lose hope.
Your father's right, my dear.
Of course he's right. You must have faith, my girl, and believe God is faithful.
And so, a few days later, the bells rang
Dad,
out
I
in
don't feel like
celebration
it this
for
year,
Princess Adina had delivered a beautiful and healthy baby boy, and the entire household of Batikva was overjoyed.
Zargon chose a Hebrew name from the scrolls he so dearly studied all his life. Eliezer, which means God will help. Little did we know how much help we would need. The traditional celebratory feasting was cut short so that we might leave without delay. Zargon wept bittersweet tears as he kissed his son's tiny head and said a blessing over his family. The brave princess, fighting back her own tears, waved from her balcony as we set off on our long journey to the land of Judah. I didn't know it was going to be this hot. Every time I ask him, how much longer? Don't worry, it'll be any day now, he says. Well. After many months under the burning sun, sand everywhere. We were running low on fresh water. Lost, exhausted, and seemingly hopeless. We crossed another valley, climbed another mountain range, and suddenly, through parched lips, my master cried, Bethlehem! That? That is Bethlehem? Oh, not even a donkey would want to be born there. I think you have the wrong Beltingham. Perhaps it was the Bahamas after all. Should have packed my snorkel. Oh, there's trouble.
Good sirs. Yes. We have traveled many leagues and have come to pay homage to the newborn king.
Newborn king?
Can you tell me the location of his palace?
Palace? Here in Bethlehem? My friend, our king lives in Jerusalem.
See, I told you no king would ever live here in Bethlehem.
It's Bethlehem, Mustafa.
Yes, that is what I said. Now we have to go all the way to Jerusalem.
It's Jerusalem, Mustafa.
Well, that's what I said.
Sir, listen, there's no newborn king, not here in Bethlehem or in Jerusalem.
You see, I told you. Didn't I tell you? That's what I told him. But you know what? He didn't listen to me. He read it in the stars, you see. How do you read anything in the stars?
Good sir.
It doesn't make any sense.
My apologies. I'm sorry I have kept you.
All right. So what now? The Bahamas.
I don't understand, Mustafa. The prophecy clearly read, but you, Bethlehem.
Well, maybe the prophecy was wrong. You know, I saw a prophet once. Maybe it was a hobbit. You know, I don't remember now.
Mustafa, we must continue our search. I will not give up my quest.
Oh, give up. You said give up, and that is a wonderful idea.
Shalom. Forgive me, sir. I couldn't help but overhear. But we saw the child that you speak of.
You saw him? You saw the king? Please tell me. I long to find him.
He was there, sir, in that cave. His mother and father, they were asleep, and they laid him in a manger.
And then these three guys showed up, and they were totally overdressed, just like you, and they brought gifts and everything.
Mustafa, are you hearing this? They found him. They found the king.
Yes, they found the king in the cave, right? Lying in a manger. The parents got the gifts. Merry Christmas.
We were watching our flocks at night when suddenly I thought I was dreaming, but you saw it too. An angel of the Lord appeared before us.
An angel? Oh, this is worse than I thought.
Joy to all the people, for in the town of David a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, He's the Lord, and this will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and laying in a manger. Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, goodwill toward men. Hallelujah. Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
Sirs, can you tell me? Where are they now? And what happened to the king?
They disappeared, sir, in the middle of the night. One minute they were there, and the next they were gone.
I heard that King Herod wants to kill the child.
What?
Kill the child.
Why? And my friends?
Master, may I have a word with you in private, please? Please come in. In private, please? I don't think this Herod guy is all there. He just sounds a little cuckoo.
But we must do something, Mustafa. Perhaps we were brought here to save the child.
Save the child?
Save the child! We must protect the king!
With you, and
We must protect the king, Mustafa!
Why are they running? Why are they running? Soldiers! Soldiers everywhere!
We must protect the king!
I don't know. Where are we going? Mustafa, please.
Please, baby, now!
Don't kill my baby!
Hand over the baby.
Now, what do you want with this child?
Never you mind. Move aside or I'll kill you too.
No, wait. Mustafa,
Yes.
give me the ruby.
What? Master, that's the baby's Christmas
Mustafa,
present,
give me
remember?
the ruby.
All right. Make sure you get a receipt. For taxes and stuff.
Here, for the life of the child.
If I see her again, the boy dies.
Yeah, get out of here, you big bully.
Ah!
Thank you, sir. How can I ever repay you?
You have somewhere where you could go.
Yes, I have family in Jerusalem.
Go. And may God go with your daughter.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Feels good to be back in the game, huh? Saving people's lives and stuff. Kicking the enemies.
Mustafa, we must continue our search.
Continue. Master, we have lost everything. Compass, binoculars, GPS.
And whose fault was that?
That chipmunk was coming right at me. He had big teeth and he was growling.
Mustafa, don't worry. The Lord will show us the way.
With all due respect, you said that before.
Mustafa. Yes. You must guard your heart. Do not lose hope. And you must have faith. God will keep us safe and guide us to our destiny.
Our destiny, huh? I would settle for a hot shower.
So, Ruth, you must learn to guard your heart. Do not give up hope. Have faith, and God will keep us safe and guide us to our destiny.
Oh, look, carolers, how lovely.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
not give up hope. Have faith, and God will keep us safe
And
guide us to our destiny.
Hattie, oh, you were right. God is always faithful, isn't he?
Yes, he is, my sweet, sweet girl. And that's why we gotta let the whole world know it. We gotta go and tell it on that mountain. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is Lord. While shepherds have been watching over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. The shepherds feared and trembled when God above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed the Savior's birth. Oh yeah, go and tell it over the hills and everywhere. Tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ is Down in a lowly manger, our humble Christ was born, and God sent us salvation, that blessed Christmas morn. Oh yeah, go and tell it over the hills and everywhere. Tell it on mountain, Come on, everybody, we gotta let the whole world know it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Go tell it on the mountain, everywhere. Tell it on the mountain, that's my Yes, he is. Hallelujah. Woo! Come on, babies. Let's go home. It's Christmas.
Oh, Lisa, I couldn't wait to show you this very spot because this is where I met your Grandpa George.
Here?
Yes, right here. He was so handsome.
And you were so beautiful. I mean, you still are.
I know what you mean. Oh, I told you this was going to be the best Christmas ever, and it's great to see a smile on that pretty face.
Read me some more of the book, and then we can play some more records and dance and sing.
I would love to, but, you know, Grandpa George and everybody back home are hungry for my Christmas cooking.
Grandma.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you come home with me, help me with the cooking, and I promise you and I will sneak back up to the attic and have some private Christmas time together. How about that?
Okay, Grandma.
Cool.
It's a deal.
Awesome.
I can't wait to find out more about Mustafa and Zargon and see more funny pictures of Grandpa George.
I love it.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and